You ever taken a photo where your subject turns into a bold, dramatic shape with no detail at all, and somehow it still looks absolutely amazing? That, my friend, is silhouette photography, and today we're going to be breaking down how to create those eye-catching shots on purpose. Thanks so much for tuning in to another Shoot Happens. If you're new here, well, I'm Alex, and in this series is all about helping beginner photographers build new skills, but it's much more than that. I want to help you build skills that actually improve the quality of your images without overcomplicating things, of course. Now, if that sounds like your kind of photography education, friend, go down below, like this video, subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss any future episodes, and it really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. So thank you in advance. Now, let's shift gears and get on to it. A silhouette is created when your subject is much darker than your background. This usually occurs because the light source is behind the item, behind your subject. Instead of exposing for your subject, you expose for the background, letting your subject fall into the shadow. The result is a strong outline that relies on shape, pose, and composition rather than detail. Now, the easiest way to create a silhouette is to start with a strong backlighting. Think sunsets, sunrises, bright windows, or even headlights at night. Place your subject between your camera and the light source and tell your camera to expose for the bright background, not the subject. You can do this usually by spot metering on the bright area or by slightly underexposing the image manually. And here's a real world example. Imagine photographing a person standing on a ridge at sunset. Now, if you expose for the sky, well, the colors stay rich and dramatic and the person turns into a clean, dark outline. Suddenly, well, the photo feels much more cinematic rather than ordinary. The same idea works for trees, buildings, animals, or even kids jumping on a trampoline at dusk. Silhouettes really, friends, they work best when your subject has a recognizable shape as well. Now, a person standing sideways reads much better than someone facing the camera straight on. Likewise, a cyclist, a hiker with a backpack, or a lone tree with interesting branches will be much more effective than something with a flat, cluttered outline, which actually reminds me of one of my favorite silhouette shots that I've taken ever. And funny enough, it wasn't taken with a really significant bright light like a sun or city lights or anything like that. It was on one of my Norway trips, and there was this tree, this beautiful round tree with this snow-peaked mountains in the background and so forth, and the northern lights were just so darn bright. And as you can see here, it brought out the branches of this tree and it made for a very interesting shot. Now, setting wise, friends, you don't need anything fancy. Actually, aperture priority mode really works fantastic here. Now, if you aren't sure what aperture priority mode is, last week, or it might have been the week before, on our Shoot Happens series or episode, we actually covered this. So, and if you aren't sure what this is, what I'll do is I'm going to put a link down below. I would encourage you to go watch that. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to choose the aperture based upon how much depth of field that you want. Then you're going to let the camera handle all the rest while you adjust exposure compensation slightly darker if needed. Now, if you're already in manual mode, well, you can lower exposure until the subject goes dark, but the background still looks good. Now, one common mistake, I do want to share this with you here, is that beginners often try to make is trying to fix the silhouette by adding light to the subject. Friends, resist the urge. Don't do it. If you see facial features or clothing details, it's no longer a silhouette. Be the Darth Vader and embrace the darkness. This is just one of those times when less detail actually makes a stronger photo. Silhouettes are also a great way to simplify busy scenes. When colors and textures disappear, you're left with clean shapes and strong contrast. That's why silhouettes work so well for storytelling and mood. Let the viewer fill in the detail with their imagination, which can be much more powerful at the end of the day than spelling everything out. And yes, silhouettes aren't just for sunsets. You can create indoors using bright window in a city with bright signage at night, or even in foggy conditions where the background light separates the subject naturally. So in other words, friends, there are tons of possibilities for working on your silhouette photography. Now, if you have questions about silhouette photography or exposure, or why your subject isn't turning out dark enough. Friends, leave them down in the comments down below. I read them all, and often these inspire for future Shoot Happens episodes. If you want more beginner-friendly tips that actually make a difference, check out the other videos in the Shoot Happens series, because the more you understand your camera, well, the more intentional, the more fun your photography becomes. And friends, that is going to be it here for me today. As always, it is such a treat. It's a pleasure to be able to have a few minutes of your time here. Again, if you have any questions, go down below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I would love to see you more often. And with that said, I'm going to be shutting off my cameras, and I will see you in the next video.